I do wonder. And I don't know which one is worse. If, let's say, you are a thought leader, you have a very big following, you have a platform, like you really have a platform, and you seem kind, and I don't think necessarily that you're like a horrible, secretly a horrible person. But one, for example, if you choose, and it is a choice, if you choose not to use your platform that has, it's so fucking broad, like it's a big platform, you have it, and you choose not to use it in ways that would bring a little bit more justice, to this world, not to educate and inform your audience. So if you choose not to use your platform, there are two things. Either one, you don't care, you don't know what's happening, you're just so focused, and you're so much in your world, and you're very unaware, and you're ignorant, even though you have all the resources in the world to actually educate yourself about it. Like, that's really bad. I think it is really bad. I am allowed to judge and have, to make a normative statement. And then if you don't know, then if you do know, and maybe you're a bit horrified, but you're not going to say anything. Why? Because you don't want to anger, because you don't want to deter, who? Fascists. Because you're like, man, maybe someone in my audience who are like, yes, children should be killed sometimes, and they brought it onto themselves, and sometimes that has to be done, and ethnic cleansing is fine, and we're just defending ourselves. Like, this is the audience who you're afraid to anger and not to call your audience anymore. Like, that's if you actually know what's happening, like, oh my God, this is fucking horrible, but you choose not to say anything because people who support that might not like it. So for me, that's I would call it very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Self-abandonment. And then obviously, maybe you do support it, then you're just a fascist yourself. And then there's no self-abandonment, then you're actually fine. So look at that.